Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back another video from Anime Wins, and we are checking out everything great about Konosuba Season 2. I really enjoyed the Season 1 Konosuba, can't wait for it to come back. Let's see everything great about that second fantastic season, shall
we? He ain't lying though.
I mean, he is one of. Oh yeah, they're getting arrested first. So epic.
God, I love the contrast between a true fantasy story and world, and then this which comes next, hilariously setting up the next part of the story as the hero is unceremoniously grabbed outside the hall.
Great. And the music and everything.
Let's go!
I've said it for a long time now, he is brilliant, and his voice actor is probably in my top 10 for how scarily well cast he is.
He's great. And didn't he do the voice of the lizard dragon man thing in Slime, I think.
Make sure while you're here you subscribe and hit the bell icon. You can also like and comment on the video if you'd like to help out. Massively appreciated, y'all!
What an opening.
So I'm giving the OP a very rare max 2 wins, and this is simply because on top of beautifully animating the entire thing pretty much
it's so well animated,
from start to finish, they also picked one of the greatest songs ever, and this OP is one I genuinely listened to a lot ever since I finished the anime, like immediately after it released. So take those 2 wins!
The bass gives me like roundabout vibes, you know, from JoJo's opening. Oh. Or was it the ending? It's the ending, isn't it? Because it does the to be continued. Ding. Gonna be a roundabout. Anyway.
Probably as good a time as any to also praise the animation style. I've always been a massive fan. It's one of the few that I'd say stylistically actually aids its story. Another 2 good examples probably being Lovers War and also Mob Psycho 100. They just lend themselves to the overall story by virtue of their design.
Okay.
One of the best qualities about Aqua, other than the obvious, which I'll touch on later, is that she knows he didn't do anything, but immediately starts getting involved in making things worse.
Yes, she does. She jumps on every opportunity to make things worse for him. I love it. They do. They are It's the Always Sunny cast.
That? And then
minor ones. Oh,
Megumin follows suit.
God. Yeah.
別に見てねえしお前ちょっとエロい体してるからって図に乗るなよこっちにだって選ぶ権利ぐらいあるんだぞあの時はサキュバスに操られていたからなお前こそ雰囲気に流されて俺の背中流してたくせに
And then Darkness like, wait, you do remember?
Okay, so firstly take a win for how this scene is prepped, with Aqua and Megumin
It's just so awkward.
Slyly judging Kazuma for being a perv as everyone else stands in judgment too.
They're all just looking at it.
Secondly, take a win for their classic escalation during a conversation, one-upping each other in hilarious fashion.
It's great.
Thirdly and lastly, have another for a classic instance of Kazuma speaking over the conversation like right here. I love that. It's an age-old Kazuma dance while speaking.
主犯以外の者にも適用される場合がある。おめはしないか。
ふざけんなもっと頑張れよもっと抗議しろよ
Those facial reactions. See what I meant during win number 6? It's the whole style that aids the storytelling and jokes
It really
so
adds to
well.
the comedy, yeah.
もう
私がその場にいればきっとカズマを止められたはずなのにしかしその場にいなかったものは仕方ありません
I'm not even
Look out for yourself, Megumin. Look out
kidding
for
around.
yourself.
There are rightful praise for voice acting in emotional moments. Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan, I'm looking at you. There's war cries from the likes of JoJo and Hunter x Hunter. And then you have moments like this. Her voice acting was superb for comedy. I loved that so much!
あなたは肉の壁になっていたらしいではないですか。
Probably the safest view of Aqua to also illustrate my point, but yeah, take one here for her mere existence.
てか お前らが味方してくれなくたって俺にはギルドのみんながついてるからな。
No, they're not. They're all just looking away.
おお
Not only was that some genuinely nice animation as he spins around, but bloody brilliant too.
Some dust. Oh.
They really don't have to put so much effort into this animation, but they do it anyway because they're
Yeah,
legends.
they do make it look great.
ダイヤル式じゃねえか。それ寝るか。
この世界の操作力も侮れないわね。
いやいやいや
でも大丈夫。
何が。
今日は嫌がる二人に無理やり覆面かぶらせたから。
He's doing it again, and I have no idea why I find it so funny.
It's great.
そもそも届かないんだけど。
大丈夫よ。私だってバカじゃない。
Well.
わ。カズマの分の踏み台も持ってきたから。
なるほど。
This anime's definitely. For a comedy anime, I swear the visuals are simply stunning at
Yeah.
times like this.
出身地は日本です。そこで学生をしていました。なんでなるんだ。
出身地と経歴詐称と。
Oh, this is so good. Everything's just so. I forgot about this scene. This is so good.
ちくしょう、この魔道具嫌いだ。魔王軍に苦しめられている人々を助けるため。
Ah, this takes me back. I actually created a Patreon advert using this scene and replacing the subs, but also his reaction kills me.
まったく噂を鵜呑みにして人を疑うだなんて検察官失格じゃないですかね。そんな俺に感謝の言葉もなく責め立てるだけなんてね。
すみません。もちろん佐藤さんの実績は知っています。
しかしなんですかね。
Keep going on the attack.
ここの検察官は
Go on the attack. God, Kazuma.
の一つも入れられないのか。
すみません。
Kazuma thinking he's turned the tables on her, and the way in which he does it. Oh my goodness, I'm a fan.
It's like, God, stick with
聞い
it.
てみようか。男っ気の一つぐらいはあるのかね。
ありません。
あ
まり調子に乗らないでくださいね。
ごめんなさい。
Anticipated plot twist because I've seen it.
これより被告人
This is still the first episode.
佐藤一馬の裁判を執り行う。
Oh my word, I love this. I've used it so many times in my anime sins videos over the years. It's so damn creative.
路地でパンツを振り回しているところ。
その男とは。
まあその通りです。
Stole my sword.
あれは元はといえば僕から挑んだこと。
ありがとうございます。
もうちょっと
あれは怪しい手の動きでした。
ありがとうございます。
What a stupidly great way to not only kickstart season 2 in such a funny way, but also to low-key, also effectively
it's
give
tiny
a small
recaps.
recap at the same time
Yeah.
to season 1. Creative!
魔王軍の手先でもテロリストでもなんでもない。
I think Konosuba just does these scenes so well. It takes these moments oddly serious in terms of music and such. It comes across really well, and obviously the voice actors
Yeah, they
just
do.
nail it.
Oh, mate.
おかしいだろ。
For an anime without outrageous battles simply by its nature, and without tear-jerking moments like in Violet Evergarden, which I've covered by the by, and you should watch since it did terrible views for some reason, I'm giving this scene 2 wins, because the animation was on point,
The voice acting is
and
great.
as was his incredible acting.
静粛にって言ってんだろうがボケ。
この
す
Oh, this! So much this!
では行ってくる。
No, darkness, no.
ララティーナ。
その名で呼ぶな。
Just ruin the nice moment.
裁判所の命により被告人の借金を死罪より差し押さえとすることとなった。
The best moment of this for me had to be the scenes of Kazuma fighting for his stuff, Aqua crying as her booze is taken away, and things like Megumin looking prepared to launch a massive attack in the lounge.
俺の冒険の第2章の始まりだ。
I I give similar wins to other anime for starting from zero, as it were. I just enjoy
Like a kind of reset kind of thing.
things like that in my games and anime, where you go back to the start in debt and gotta work your way up. This ED is beautiful. It's got such a gorgeously relaxing song behind it, and the visuals are just warm and lovely, especially the views of the town from above. Also though, another win for the ED for the very end. There's just such a wholesome feel to it as they come home and he's cooking and give each other a thumbs up. They don't need much in that moment away from comedy. They have each other and that's just plain old lovely.
わからないのかマゴロは
Yup, take one here too. I've used this so many times as well. Konosuba is a memes machine.
It is a meme machine. It is a meme machine. I
私の
love
体
that.
は自由にできても
ところまでは自由にできると思うなよ
どうしましょう。ダクネスがひどいことに。どうしましょう、カズマ。
もう出遅れ
How are they actually all such great voice actors though?
I'd love to be in the room and see them like all trying to just keep straight faces when they're doing this. Must be so difficult, but must be so much fun at the same time.
メグミンが爆裂魔法を打ちまくった。そのせいで冬眠中だったジャイアントトードが目を覚ましてしまったらしい。
Konosuba's writer honestly puts a lot of effort into moments like this, providing a logical reason for the
Yeah,
toads
like everything happens like actually with an understandable like explanation, like you said.
to have woken early and now need to be dealt with. With this kind of an anime, it would be so easy to have almost no structure and just concentrate on the laughs.
Yeah.
But there's some serious lore. It's a real story and world that's been built, and that's great.
今助けて
いえ、アクアからでいいですよ。外は寒いですし、カエルの中はぬくいのです。
No word of a lie. The first time I saw this, I was wheezing. And this time isn't that much better.
狙撃
That looks so
狙
good.
撃俺にうってつけのスキル
Again, no corners cut. That just looks fantastic as an attack. Not out of place in any battle-themed
Yeah.
anime to my
It's
eyes.
just misses
や
it.
だ、カス。
あ
Literally wouldn't be a season of Konosuba without Aqua being
No.
gobbled up and Kazuma leaping in.
Definitely.
All jokes aside, that's legit some of the smoothest running I've ever seen in an anime.
すみません。なんか少しずつ飲み込まれ始めたので、そろそろ救出してもらえないでしょうか。ぷく。
I can't take much more.
Yeah, that looks so freaking good. And the sound design on the magic as well.
Literally forgot just how stunningly great looking this moment was. Some gorgeous mixture of animation and CGI right there, and on top of that, as if that wasn't good enough already, it's the outstanding
Yeah, yeah.
sound effects too. Take 2
There you
max
go.
wins for that.
我がのはユンユン。アークウィザードにして
Yay!
上級魔法を操る者。
One of many kawaii!
さあ、めぐみん。この私と勝負しなさい。嫌ですよ。寒いですし。なんで？
See, now that to me is just so perfect for her character. Turning her down for a duel because it's too cold.
昼休みの時間になるとこれ見よがしに私の前をちょろちょろして勝負を誘って私からお弁当を巻き上げていたあなたがねえねえなんです
さっきの子よりメグミンの方が美人だなって。
だなんて場合によってはお金を払う人だっていますよ
カエル臭い
It really is just the best. It's still, for me to this day, the best comedy anime I've seen.
俺は
I don't think I've seen anything funnier than Konosuba. No.
真の男女平等を願う者。都合のいい時だけ女の権利を主張し、都合の悪い時は男のくせにとか言っちゃう輩は許さない人間だ。
Kazuma is a true and honest man, filled to the very brim with pure honor and what we should all follow in the example of.
Yes.
俺にメグミンが惚れて俺がよそで他の女の子に迫られたとする。そんな俺に嫉妬して理不尽な暴力でも振るおうものなら俺は遠慮なく反撃する。俺はやるときはやる男だからな。そこらへんちゃんと思う。成長は人それぞれだよなって思って。おいやめろ。心臓に悪いんだよ。
まじまじと見るのはやめてほしいのですが。
なんで俺とメグミン一緒にお風呂入ってんの？
How is Kazuma literally the greatest though?
何をこの私が根性なし言ってくれますね。何ですか？入れますよ入れますよ。なぜ今さらどうして急に冷静になるんですか？
How is Megamin literally the greatest also, though?
私はマジックアイテムを買いに来ただけで、これください。このスマ
Oh, how I adore these ad segments.
なるほど。そんな回りくどいことせずうち訪ねてくれればよかったのに。
煮え切らない子ですね。これだからぼっちは。そうなの？
Credit to consistency, as Aqua is always shown to be annoyed and
Yeah.
sitting out of the way and snacking whenever they're in that shop, given the owner and her hatred for all things undead. Great CGI and then 2 rotating views like it's no big deal whatsoever.
Yeah.
友達におごるためにアルバイトするのか。
ちょっとなんであれ虫食べてる。
Outside of the comedy, there's actually a light tone of sadness right there that ends up doing an unexpected degree of sudden character building for both of them, surprisingly.
ここにいるカズマと一緒にお風呂に入るような仲ですから。
ちょ
Oh my.
Just a set of perfect reactions right there.
お前ふざけんな。この口がまだ俺の悪評を広めるのか。
How the hell does he come up with writing like this? I love weird jokes like that. Is this the mouth? Is this the mouth trying to ruin my reputation? Brilliant.
バックレッツバックレッツ
La la la.
バックレッツバックレッツ
La la la.
Firstly, have a win for the explosion song. I just love it. Someone on YouTube actually created a legit song out of it too.
No way.
Secondly, take 2 max wins for the series of explosions. No effort is spared, and that's made abundantly clear. The visuals are nothing short of stunning, bruh.
Study, brah.
Have one here as well for the excellent weather effects. The rain during the previous
Snow looks
explosion montage was great on its own, but the addition of snowy winter weather is also done excellently.
明日はダンジョンに行きます。
嫌です。
行きます。
嫌です
行きます
嫌です。
行きます
だってダンジョンなんて私の存在価値皆無じゃないですか。
Dear Lord, the conversations are brilliant. Outside of jokes, though, they're also realistic. People do tend to talk over each other sometimes. This short moment contains multiple examples of previously mentioned well-crafted lore and world building, talking about the dungeon's distance from town, him perusing items, getting a look at the entrance. It's not just a dark-looking cave and them standing outside. Work and effort goes into setting the scene, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. They do go the extra level with everything, don't they?
いろんな職業のスキルを同時に取得できる冒険者だけの数少ない。
Go in first person like it's no big deal.
ダンジョン奥深くにどうやったらお前一人置いて帰れるかなって真剣に考えてる。
やだもうカズマってば冗談ばっかりクスクス。
バカだなアクア。俺が今結構本気で言ってるってことがもうそこそこ長い付き合いになるんだしわかるだろ。バカだなアクア。前に夜中馬声で俺がゴソゴソしてるの知ってるって言ってたけど。
ゴソゴソ音がしだしたら反対向いて寝るようにしてたから。
ありがとうございます。アクア様。
カズマってば不安はないわよ。
They just both constantly try and pick on each other but look out for each other.
一人でダンジョン潜るって強がってた人がふわーってクスクスクス。
こいつ本当に置き去りにしてやろうか。
Interactions like this are the reason Konosuba is my #1 comedy, and as if it wasn't great enough already, it just slays me how he says "Aqua, you dummy." It's like music to my ears.
They are great.
バカだなアクア。
Total credit as well for
Back in
never,
the back.
not once, skimping on environmental details. Like I said, it'd be so easy to skip so many things, cut loads of corners to lighten the load.
Yeah, they don't
and
need
serious
spoilers
effort
detail,
goes
though.
into all of this. As you know, if you've been watching recent videos, I'm always giving props to internal environmental details nowadays too, as well as outside. And this is a prime example. It's
Like the lighting and the lighting and everything they've done is really good as well inside this place.
made to look old, dusty, cobwebs everywhere. It looks also at the same time lived in the past. Again, just detail, and I love it.
気持ち悪い。今日のアクアは一味違う。どこに出しても恥ずかしくない立派な女神の姿だ。
And not be ashamed of.
Great use of CGI.
ターゲット過剰満月ゴッドブラ
Also, great looking attacks and the sudden change of ability.
Yeah,
in a way. Immediately, I knew this was Milorion from Hunter x Hunter, and that's a win. Such a great character.
キールはお嬢様を守る際重傷を負ったが彼女を守り抜くために
再びお嬢様に会いたいと彼女はきっとその望みを叶えて
It's quite nice, this.
くれるわ
感謝します妻よ今行く
The voice acting and sorrow-filled piano in the background genuinely create quite the sad scene here as he
Yeah.
prepares to follow his love into the afterlife.
じゃあ話せ
アンデッドを倒せる私がいなかったらカズマは一人じゃ帰れないじゃないお願い置いていかない
How is Aqua literally the greatest though?
潜伏
待ってちょっとカズマねえ何一人で潜伏してるの嘘でしょ悪い冗談やめて
This.
カズマのおごりだって
The mangaka is a straight-up genius, I swear to God.
スティールスティール俺もスティールできるんだぜスティールスティール
Oh man, it's seriously too much. Oh, so good.
God.
お前にしかできないことなんだ
私にしか
ダスティネス家の臨時執事お嬢様の幸せが自分の望みです
Serious and charming Kazuma gets the win for Seriosity and Charmistry.
Hell yes, he's got
我
the
が名は
job.
ダスティネス・フォード・ララティーナ私のことはダスティネス
お嬢様お足元にお気をつけて
Can't not win that, can I?
おいダクネスそのいやらしい体を使ってちょっと金を稼いでこい
畜生この女はもうダメだそういえば顔が赤いですねいやお恥ずかしい
Ida from My Hero.
これ以上いらんこと言ったらもっと強めに冷やすからな
ご褒美だ
当家のお嬢様はいつだってぶれない
Funny enough, this is something I actually winned during the first season. Something I love in anime is when characters fundamentally don't change unless obviously it's required
Yeah.
within the story like Eren or Gon. But here, I think it's wonderful that the four of them are always the same. I find that consistency heartwarming.
遠慮などせずもっとどんどん来い徹底できる強さ
I feel blessed to not only have Aqua in this one, but also Darkness.
僕も見たいなララティーナ様が信頼を寄せる君がどんな戦いをするのか余計なことを言い出すバルター
Konosuba must be praised for his extremely wide range of facial styles as well. Most have maybe 3 or 4, a serious one and several joke type ones, but Konosuba has maybe double or even triple that.
おいここは一つ賭けでもしないか
I love that he's just fighting dark.
勝った方が相手に何でも一つ言うことを聞かせられるって条件で
Absolutely cannot show it, but the views during this scene are exquisite.
目が覚めた時どんなすごい目に遭うのか楽しみにしておくんだな
This is so creepy.
クズマとはよく言ったものだ失礼な
This is
rude.
exactly what I was talking about during win number 81. I couldn't have timed that much better if I'd tried. It's always a strange win, but putting pictures in picture frames, often left blank for some reason. I'm looking at you, Seven Deadly
Yeah, deadly. Detail.
Sins.
不比
Hehe.
今まで隠してきましたが私のお腹にはカズマの子
おめえ童貞の俺に何言ってやがんだこら
The end of the episode can go and have one more. Oh, I'm such a fan of this
Wow.
anime. I just adore the little things like the they shared.
Yeah, it's like he. He's like, wait, what do you mean he? Question did he get?
今もモンスターを寄せつけないように
こんのバカが
Putting aside the joke, goodness me, that animation though. Scenery shot.
モンスターよりもカズマの方に身の危険を感じるのだが
お前もダンジョンの奥に置いてってアクアと同じトラウマを植え付けてやってもいいんだからな
The casting is perfect, the animation is perfect, and the writing is nothing short of legendary.
So
魔法陣の張られたそこ
Hey, this guy's
の
great.
部屋でご休憩でもして帰ればよい
おいカズマ葛藤するな
もらったーそう
I absolutely
Completely out of accident. It's just so good.
forgot just how often Konosuba breaks out fantastic looking animation
Yeah, the action's always really good. The action's always really good.
sequences.
小僧この娘に攻撃できるものなら
一向に構わん。これは絶好のシチュエーションだ。
やかましや
Oh god, yeah, she's gonna love this.
なんだとお前は
カズマ、この自称未踏作悪魔が今気になることを言ったのだが。
やかましや
頑張れ。地上に着いたらすぐ楽にしてやるからな。
お構いなく。
The way the music just cuts and everything. It's just like,
今なんて言った？
お構いなく。
How is darkness literally the greatest though?
セイクリッドエクソシズム。
That CGI is stupidly great.
it's boss.
皆さん確保。
That animation is
So
stupidly
good.
great.
The action is just boss. The way she just flipped and kicked, it looks great.
うがてエクスプロージョン。
The first full-length explosion of the season.
God damn.
I think I nailed that. That was,
Hell yeah.
that was actually
That was
genuinely
really
good.
good. Yeah.
Just the biggest of Mad Lad props for choosing to draw every single person in this room.
Yeah, like most anime would just be like generic, put them in suits or, you know, not even have the faces, made them have hoods and that, or helmets. And no, everyone's drawn individually.
Room must have taken ages.
このままではあんな風になりますよ。さすがに私だってああはなりたくないけれど。
温厚な俺でも怒るときは怒るぞ。さっきからなんだ人のことをあんな風だとかダメな方だとか失礼だろうが。
I remembered this and oh, how I've been looking forward to the moment once again. That's so good.
まあ嫌いなやつではなかったよ。
The somber, serious, like, tone of the whole scene.
The very best kind of opportunistic wind cliche because they're actually poking fun at it.
なので今のバニルさんは魔王城の結界の管理をしていません。とても無害なはずですよ。
無害かな。
For me, it deserves a win keeping him in the anime. He's a
Yeah.
good character and fits in nicely with the dynamic.
I think it's great.
Since scenery shots are so rare in this one, have one here. They really show their home and the nearby town in fantastic detail.
それとこっちがフルプレイと見える
That does look cool.
I know he doesn't end up using it, but I'm
Yeah.
still dropping a win for some sick-ass looking armor in this episode.
Does look boss. It's too wide to get out the door. This is so good.
If you thought this would fly by without getting a win, I bet you're feeling right silly now, aren't you?
Oh,
菊一文字小ガラス丸。
チュンチュン丸。
今なんて。
チュンチュン丸と言いました。今日よりこの剣はチュンチュン丸です。
Brilliant. Just brilliant.
おい、お前は何を言ってる？
ルスファイ
このクソバカ！
Not only is this incredibly funny, but I am continuously impressed by the animation. I really did forget just how great it was.
Yeah, this is boss.
王様と姫様さえこっそり討ち取れれば無力化できるのに、なんでわざわざ呼び寄せるんだ！
何をいきなり。
I'm not even kidding around. Just look at how many frames were hilariously poured into this moment to show off a classic Aqua rant.
Yeah.
エクスプロージョン。
なんでこんな時に？って俺のせいか！
Perfection is all I can say. Absolute perfection. Goodness me, I'm enjoying rewatching this second season.
Now here they go. God, it looks so good. The sound, everything is just like it. Oh, it just adds to it. I love it. It's a comedy and it shouldn't go so hard, but it does.
Okay, for that, they can have 2 max wins yet again. That was probably the smoothest looking animation in the entire season. My eyes loved that.
Doing.
I always enjoyed this moment because for me it felt like genuine worry in Megumin's voice.
Does sound
Like she
she
was
is
really
genuinely
scared to
concerned.
lose
Yeah,
him.
yeah. エリス様といろいろ話とかしたいし、俺の体を大事に取っといてくれ。
ちょっとバカ言ってないで早くこっちに帰ってきなさいよ。
Just a great example of excellent voice acting from Aqua. I've never seen an anime, I don't think, where I firmly believe every single character without fail was expertly cast.
アズマ、ラクネスが早く戻ってこないとあんたの顔に落書きするって言ってるわよ。
そんなことくらいで俺は動じない。
That's nearly enough to make him change his mind.
おい、何やってんの？お前は爆裂教なところと名前を除けば唯一常識的なやつだと思ってたのに。
あんた、神聖な女神様の口から何言わせる気？
See, now this is just, simply put, very nice and quite unexpected.
Yeah.
It kind of goes back to my earlier win about them caring for one another
They do care. They just, I think they don't want to admit it, and that's why they're horrible
as a
to each
team
other.
when you put the jokes aside, and this moment proved that nicely.
何が聖剣エクスカリバーだ！
This moment was the greatest for me, and purely because I forgot it happened, and so it was like seeing it again for the first time.
お湯なんだけど。うん。お湯。
気持ち悪いです。
It's just being so casual and nice. Like, what are you doing? Why are you being that way?
何が聖剣エクスカリバーだ！ああ、そんなことか。金持ち喧嘩せずってね。
An element that puts Konosuba above other comedy anime for me has to be that its prior storylines are kept in mind at all times. Many others simply keep moving forwards, and it's like the earlier episodes never even happened.
帰ってきやがったのか！めぐみ、てめえ！
Details.
Not running on the spot, and incredible looking animation events to boot.
セイクリッドエクスパティズム！
あぶっ！これに脱皮！
They really don't mess around when it comes to battle animation,
Nope,
do
they
they?
do not.
冒険者たちのほっぺをお札で叩いてこき使い魔王を弱らせたところで最後のとどめは持っていくわけね。
It just gets better. It really does just get better. That's one of my favorite jokes of the season.
まったくあの二人は日頃俺たちにダメ人間だの言うくせにいつまで寝てるんだ。
カズマは馬車の待合所に行って一番いい席を確保しておいて。
よし任せろ。
I tell you, it's really clever to my mind to have them sometimes broken off into smaller groups, like Kazuma with Megumin in the
Yeah, they always have a different interaction. It's not the same. Like, it's always nice to see.
path, and now these two having a conversation. It just allows for a different dynamic and for their personalities
Yeah.
to bounce off of one another.
使えないものを仕入れてくることに関しては類いまれなる才能を持っておってな。我が輩がちょっと目を離すと貴様温泉に行くと言ったな。
お
While I'm here, I definitely should also shout out the music. It's not designed to steal the scene, instead it just helps it along, providing a little backing tune most of the time.
旅か。子供の頃はお父様に会うたえたつ。
Dakinesu!
3回じゃんけんして一度でもお前が勝ったら俺が荷台に移ってやるよ。
マジですか。カズマが3回連続で勝つとかすごく無茶ぶりなんですけど。
俺じゃんけんで負けたことねえから。
God
お
damn.
かしいわよ。ずるしたわね。お願いもう一回だけ。
本当だな。
さあ行くわよ。じゃんけんぽん。なんでよ。返してよ。私を天界に返してよこのクソチート。
てめえこのクソビッチが俺の特殊能力はじゃんけんに勝てる能力ってか。お前バカか。お前ふざけんなよ。何が恩恵だ。お前を返品して特殊能力でももらえるものならとっとと返品してやるところだ。
And then she looks so sad.
This entire rock, paper, scissors scene gets 2 max wins. The way it's set up is damn near perfect. The voice acting is especially on point by Aqua and Kazuma, and there's some great effects thrown in there too. But best of all is obviously the laughter. Ah, good times.
やべえ、もう引っ張らないで。
The only thing close to this moment is Megumin pleading with Kazuma to not let go of her eye patch the first time they met.
Yes, that was funny.
I'm just in love when it comes to weird humour, and this really ticks the box for me.
This is nice. This is nice.
These little moments are such a nice touch, really drives home the vibe of another world, travelling and going on adventures together. It's a real credit to Konosuba that these moments are part of the story. A nice and rare scenery shot, always well done in this one, really building that world nicely.
おいカズマ、私だってこれでも乙女の端くれ。硬い筋肉だなどと言うな。私の鎧はアダマンタイトも少量含んだ特注品だ。本当だ。だからそんな目で見るな。私の体はそこまで硬くない。
Oh, Konosuba, you silly goose with your silly reactions and characters. You slay me, bruh.
冒険者の先生方お願いします。俺たちに
任せて。
どけ、そこのクルセイダー。あんた護衛とは関係ないんだから下がってろよ。
Great example of a
Rodana's running straight in.
past win about world building and putting extra effort into the story. This could have all been about the caravan being helped out by our heroes, but instead, logically, they had paid adventurers protecting the caravan and its guests, and I just plain old think that's clever.
あれはデコイだ。クルセイダーはデコイと呼ばれるおとりになるスキルを使う。すいません、そんなスキル使ってません。
あれだけの敵を前にして一歩も引かない気よ。
Of course she is. Of course she is.
なんて勇敢なの。
すいません、多分全然違う理由だと思います。俺がバインドを食らわせることによりモンスターの群れが俺をターゲットにするのを案じて身代わりになったのか。やらしてくれ、やらしてくれ。すいません、うちの仲間がすいません、本当に。
Such a brilliant end to the episode with so much laughter. I genuinely am enjoying this season even more the second time along, which is really odd, but I just really am.
ってことだ。私の体の上を次々と発情したオスたちが通り過ぎていく。
よし、人目もあるんだ。お前はもう黙ってろ。
People watching.
You end the last one like that, and then you give me a personal gift by starting off
This is going to stop being embarrassing, damn it.
episode 8 in the same fashion. A very much embarrassed Kazuma. Such a double whammy right here. Firstly, we get this beautifully smooth animation as Kazuma chucks darkness.
めぐみ。
エクスプロージョン。
Then we get some sexy explosion
Yeah.
magic related CGI to bathe ourselves in.
Lovely.
そして見事な判断で敵を洞窟へと導き一網打尽にしたあなた様のその起点、いやーお見事です。どうぞどうぞ。いや本当に結構ですから。設置がないようにまだあなたたちのような本物の冒険者がいたとは。こんなマッチポンプで報酬はいただけません。ああ、また助けられてしまいました。今度こそは礼金を受け取っていただきますから。すいません、絶対にいただけません。
Alongside the obvious great joke, Kazuma and his personality kind of shine through here. Like, he does have his moments from time to time, and
Yeah,
this
where
is
it's
one.
nice, it's
Refusing
not
to accept the
all
reward says a lot about
bad.
him, I think.
It's not all bad.
すごくやりづらいんですが。
I don't know why that killed me. That was one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard. I think it's because I forgot it happened, and it's so out of left field suddenly. Oh my god.
頼もう。今日こそは勝負してもらうわよ、めぐみ。
Yeah.
これはほんの気持ち。皆さんで食べて。
Oh, no word of a lie, she breaks my heart, man. She's so lonely and it just hurts me.
Yeah, she just wants some friends, man. She just wants to hang
I
out.
just want to hug the poor girl. Hot damn, man. That could legit
Oh, that's
rival
great.
the views we often saw throughout the excellent Jobless Reincarnation, which I've also covered by the by.
Oh.
すげえ、エルフとドワーフだ。これぞまさにファンタジー。こそいらっしゃいましたアルカンレティエ。
観光ですか、入信ですか、冒険ですか、先鋭ですか。
おーし、
仕事を探しに来たならぜひアクシズ教団へ。
And thus begins some of the greatest comedic moments of all of Konosuba to date, with my personal #1 favourite on its way during the next episode, I think. I'll be highlighting that when it comes. Even this inn looks outstanding.
It does look really nice.
リンゴがおかげで助かりました。何かお礼をさせてはもらえないかしら。この先にアクシズ教団の運営するカフェがあるんです。
結構です。
まあお待ちになってください。
結構です。本当に結構なんで。話せ。
I'm remembering what happened.
今占いの結果が出ました。このままであなたに不幸が。
入りましょう。ここ入っておきましょう。
不幸なら今まさに相関してる。話せ。
その男を勧誘する気なら一言断ってからに。
I absolutely have to give this moment 2 wins. This for me is pure comedic genius at play. Introducing the 2 opposing faith elements and their cult-like followers was perfection.
Yeah, the cult is just
And it's at its
oh yeah, the Axis
best
Church.
moments like this with her physically trying to restrain him. I love it so much it hurts.
あの凶悪そうなエリス教徒とおぼしき男が私を無理やり暗がりへ引きずり込もうと。
強くてかっこいいアクシズ教徒だったなら逃げ出したところだが、そうじゃないなら遠慮はいらねえ。暗黒神エリスの加護を受けた俺様の邪魔を。
なんてこと。今私の手元にあるのはアクシズ兄弟への入信書。なあ、ちょっと見捨てないでそこの方。大丈夫。この紙に名前を書くだけで。
私の前でエリス様を暗黒神夜回りすると。
I'm sorry. This is also getting 2 max wins. It's heaven to me. The whole fake scenario. How she then breaks character to extremely calmly, but using words of
It's like, oh, but if you just write your name down on this piece of paper, it'll be fine.
panic, explain how all she has are sign-up sheets to make the Batman stay away. And then that ending again. It's pure comedic bliss for me.
おめでとうございます。あなたはこの大通りを通られた100万人目の方となります。ちょっとお名前だけよろしいでしょうか。
アクシズ教に入信して私だいぶ変わったからわかんないかもね。
いいわ、容体なんておばあさんからのご祝儀。この洗剤すごいのよ。この洗剤飲めるの。
どうなってんだこの街は。
Pure bliss. It's so good. Blessings on the mangaka for thinking this up.
大丈夫か。かすり傷のようだな。
ありがとうお兄ちゃんお姉ちゃん。
ほらどうだ、痛むか。
もう大丈夫。ありがとう。佐藤か。まず待ってどんな字を書くの？
あ、俺の名前はね。
Nearly got you. The music.
It was actually this episode, my favourite ever moment from all of Konosuba.
It's so out of nowhere. You don't see it happening. And it's a little child, and then it's like, oh, but then the animation is slightly different. I love it. It stands out. The voice acting, the music, the timing, everything.
It was glorious. They even do a good job of making us think she's just a normal kid.
Yeah.
And then what does it for me is the sudden Oni-chan at the end. Beyond perfection. 2 max wins all day long.
私って。
冗談ですよ。何本気にしてるんですか？頭大丈夫ですか？
どうしよう、グーで殴りたい。
A moment of true gender equality running through his mind. Just going and putting like 36 frames into this brief moment.
宴会芸に使う専用のコップをうっかり割ってしまいました。どうせ味なんてわかんねえだろうと安酒を詰めておきました。
何言ってんの？ねかずま何言ってんの？
この町に来る前にエリス教プリースト募集の紙を冒険者ギルドのメンバー募集の掲示板。
Obviously, I can't show the whole thing as much as I'd like to, as it's so long. So instead, I've picked the best bits for context. But this scene gets a win. How the music keeps switching off and on as Aqua tries to keep pretending it's not her, and then how it
and then she can't help herself. She's like,
ends is just amazing.
悪魔に惑わされないための聖なる呪文を授けます。エリスの胸はパッといい。今後惑わされそうになったなら これを唱えなさい。
Another emergency kawaii!
全く人が下手に出ていればやれ入信だやれ勧誘だなんだかん
Kento from Jujutsu Kaisen and Overhaul from My Hero.
I recognized the voice. Cool.
How is it even possible that the inn looks even more stunningly well designed
At
at night?
night time, yeah, looks cool.
悪はその人なのだから。女神なのに、私女神なのに。
Same reaction.
That.
私はそのあれだ。付き合うから私のグレープジュースを浄化しないでくれ。
She purifies her drink whilst begging her for help. Why do that though?
こうしていれば普通にいい街なんだがな。
そうですね。人間だけがダメですね。
これまた
So
様のお話かしら。ねえちょっと遠慮しなくていいのよ。
なら
まあお散歩ですか。
ちょっとなぜ私の目を見て離さないのです。あなたのためあなたのためなんです。
Really didn't have to hand draw every person here, but again they did it anyway. Impressive, Snake.
水の女神のアクア様なら湖に放り込まれても問題ないだろうよ。
Totally forgot that. That was bloody amazing. For likely the final time of the video, one last highly detailed and praiseworthy
That does look
city scenery
great.
shot.
お嬢様、その胸元に隠してる証拠のペンダントを。お嬢様抵抗なさらず、お嬢様。
The ladies are persisting.
ほら、とっととよこせ、お嬢様。
今私痛い早く来てください。アクアはそのまま右手を押さえて。
It feels like it'd be impossible for anyone to not find this funny. They're more struggling with her just to try and get her to show her pendant.
It's doing
My
that.
love
It's
for
like, ow,
Konosuba
darkness.
knows no bounds.
ダメだー。
No kidding around. Who came up with that?
私はあなたのことなんて知らん。ちょっと揺さぶるのはやめてくれ。
ひょっとして私のことを忘れちゃったんですか。
If I had to put my finger on why I love scenes like this so much, it's maybe the random physical aspect, the shaking of him while she speaks, and he clearly just wants her to leave him alone. I think you rarely see that outside of anime, and thus to me, it's so much more funny as a result.
行くぜ、相棒。
チュンチュン丸。
違う。
Yes. Go on then.
ちょっと
すいません。本当にすいません。
run away.
Animating multiple characters moving within one frame.
ウィズ。
カースドクリスタルプリズン。
Hey, my God, just this is like fate level.
Choosing to give Wiz a time to shine in the anime was a great choice.
ここを守らないとうちの子たちが。
見ろ、青い髪の子が言ってることは本当だったんだ。
I'm not sure if it was by design or not, but great choice of music, which sounds like boss tunes ripped right out of an old school game.
危ない。
何言ってんだこのエリス教徒め。
Oh, poor darkness.
お前の餌は俺だ。
Have a win for shining light on Kazuma and his character once more, willing to potentially give his life to help this town out. Like I said before, he really does have his own genuine heroic moments.
Yes, he does.
俺たちを相手にしたことだ。
And the music, everything, the build up.
You can't argue that that doesn't look
It
fantastic.
looks awesome.
Another one here for the final explosion of the second season, and it's a banger.
It is a banger.
カースドクリスタルプリズン。君の瞳が見た素晴らしい僕らを待っているから。
You can't argue that Wizard's final attack doesn't also look fantastic. Great mixture of CGI and animation there too. I could barely tell them apart.
This looks so freaking good.
このヘナチョコプリーストがなんだその光は
可愛い信者たちの大切な温泉を汚したその罪万死に与
This is so freaking good. It's so over the top. It's so mad. For what the show is, it's just absolutely phenomenal that they do moments like this.
えするわ神の救いを求めなさいゴッド
So good. The sound, everything.
Wins all day long, son, for those two final attacks. They put effects and animations into those attacks that any studio would be ultra proud to have produced.
Hell yeah.
Massive credit to the animators who worked so hard to make something so stunningly beautiful, and to Aqua for pulling it off vocally. That was a thing of beauty.
おかり。
やっぱり我が家が一番ね
This whole scene of them returning home, done so well that in my heart, it really feels like home.
はいよー
Another one here for this stunning looking view of their home and a final thank you message. Dropping a last win here for a superb second season, in my eyes every bit as good as the first. Filled with so much genuine laughter and joy, camaraderie, great animation and CGI, awesome characters and voice actors. You can't ask for much more. Let me know your thoughts down below, and please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. It's an age-old saying, but it genuinely helps massively. And of course Patreon is also down there for extra support. Thanks so much for watching, and of course I'll see you in the next one. Chris.
Fair enough. Yeah, that was cool. That was really nice. It's nice to have that as like a recap for season 2. But I am enjoying these anime win videos, and I think I've got. I want to check out the Everything Great About Gurren Lagann. That's in 2 parts. Everything Great About The Eminence in Shadow season 1. That's in 2 parts. And Chainsaw Man. Everything Great About Chainsaw Man. I think they're the ones I'll be checking out. But yeah, make sure you check out my Patreon page. Thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video, upload links in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month for support. That's greatly appreciated. Thank you for that. Thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. See you guys all, next time.